G'day guys, welcome to Sumo's Projects and welcome to this October 2019 shop update. Now, before I get into telling you about some of the things that are changing on my channel, which are really good changes, they're just additional things I'm going to add to the channel, and they'll be a bit of fun as well. But we're going to jump straight into the makers of interest, and got some really nice people here who I want to make mention of. They are makers on YouTube, woodworkers mainly, and we'll start with a guy from Sydney, Australia, Fixit Fingers. He's relatively new, I suppose, to YouTube. He's got a great outlook on how he presents his channel, and he's a guy who's sort of learning as he's going along. So I'll put all the links to these guys in the description, so I'd love it if you go ahead and just subscribe to their channel and give them a little bit of encouragement, and you know, they deserve it because they've got good channels. So this is Fixit Fingers from Sydney.
Christmas, I had several projects on the go which were kind of time sensitive, and I had to put my path tag holder literally on the shelf for a couple of weeks.
James is a very keen DIY woodworker from Sydney, Australia. He's got a lot of flair, and he's very well spoken in articulating what he's doing. And I appreciate that he's started from scratch by watching what we all may have viewed originally, woodworking for mere mortals, and you know, he's learning the ropes by doing things and challenging himself to create better ways to achieve a good outcome. Also find Fixit Fingers on Instagram, and James is very good at trying to help promote other people as well within the Australian community. And you know, it's something that I think if we all aspire to help one another out, it's the only way we can perhaps gain a little bit of advantage in just displaying what projects people are up to a broader audience. I do like the way he does explain, you know, the purchases he has made, such as this Craig rip cut jig, and you know, it's something that probably a novice would look at and go, "What is this thing?" So it's always nice to see how these things tend to be put into operation. And the next maker, who's a funny guy, he's from Canada, Moose Country, and his channel is called The Grant Alexander. He's, once again, he adds a little bit of curry, a bit of flavour to his type of filming of his projects, and you know, he has a sense of humour. That's important. I think that's one of the things I'm going to talk about when I explain about some of the changes to the channel as well. So, The Grant Alexander, check him out, subscribe, give him the thumbs up.
Grant Alexander here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this little Father's Day gift idea. It's either just something that says Papa, or flip of a switch, and it can hold a photo. Or if you really want, you can make it say anything you'd like. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how this is done.
So here I present to you a groovy Canadian fella by the name of Grant Alexander. Grant's funny. He's got a good channel. It's you know, he's got some really interesting videos, which he makes a few things that are different to, I suppose, the common practice of what everyone else is making, and he's got a nice delivery stride. I think it's interesting if you're a content creator on YouTube that you have a, your own persona can shine through whatever you're doing. So, giving examples such as this and saying, oh, well, you can do it this way or that way, whatever suits you, what your budget is, wham, bam, here we go. So, Grant's a funny chap as well. So, you got to subscribe to him. Just do it.
Hey everyone, Grant Alexander here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm visiting my mother in Moncton, New Brunswick, and a hurricane just came through and decided that it was going to take out all the power. So the project I was going to do is now become a hand tool project. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy.
One of the funny things I have a problem with is accent detection. I only can understand if someone's a Canadian by some of the words they say, but at times I just find it a little bit difficult to distinguish as the, I suppose the accent's similar to a degree, but well, us Australians and Kiwis and Scots and that, we all sound different, probably hard to distinguish our accents at sometimes as well. If Franco Cozzo was on YouTube, he'd be going, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. Last one I'd like to give a big shout out to is the Wood Yogi. He's, I believe his name's Chris. He's in the United States. Fantastic guy, very community oriented. They're the people I look for when I give someone a shout out. People who actually leave comments, and not just to my channel, but I see what other people do, what they leave comments in other people's channels as videos are released. So, presenting to you Chris the Wood Yogi. I've been sort of following Chris for over the journey, and he's such a good guy as well, because his name always pops up in comments of other people's videos and encouragement, and I think that's one of the things that's a crucial part of anyone who does videos. You see certain small communities of people who know one another giving each other the backing of every time they put a video out, and the encouragement goes a long way, because without it's a you feel like you're a little bit in the dark. So that's all I can say. Please subscribe to these wonderful makers and leave comments, because that's the spark in the dark that everyone needs to, continue on making YouTube videos. And if you find them entertaining, it's just benefits everyone. Also like to congratulate Make Things, that's Rob's channel. He's gone from just over 1,000 subscribers to about 13,000 subscribers in the last 4 to 6 weeks. So it can happen overnight. It's as simple as that. If you're the type of person who's dedicated to the craft, and you've got something that's unique that no one else has really done, this is how a channel can grow. And we all aspire to that. I myself trying to find the recipe and formula to do it. But so if you're wanting to do YouTube, you got to just put your best foot forward. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Cheers, everyone. They're three great makers. Please subscribe to them and show them the love I know you give to me. So all good there. All right, so since the last time I had the shop update, I think it was in June or July, I had a few projects. I built the drill press table, which I'm really wrapped with. It's just allows me to do a little bit more repetitive work without having to set things up each and every time. So that was good. I did a video on an easier way to sharpen jointer blades. In this little honing type sharpening, and it's a got diamond sort of abrasive, so works really well. Check out that video if you haven't already. After that, I put in a video that was all to do with 6 woodworking techniques that basically got me started, and they're super simple, and there's still things I use to this day. So, and I followed that up with, I made a series of push blocks and push sticks, which I think was a necessity in my workshop. I deem them to be a lot safer than the ones you purchase, and I got a bit of flack from some Facebook groups, but I don't really care, because sometimes I think people just like to, stir you up. But I just say, yeah, thanks for commenting. And that's it. Okay, so some of the changes coming. It seems it's gone so quiet on YouTube in the maker movement, where people have pretty much stopped making videos. Even the big makers have slowed down. So, look, I am who I am. So in addition to doing my workshop projects and or builds for the home or for potential clients, I'm going to be doing a series of videos that are still oriented in the DIY, except they're going to be shot in a humorous way, where I'll generate a few characters. I'll do a bit of role play, and what I've done so far, I've showed a few people, and they got a good chuckle out of it. So I find that's something that I really want to do, and just to explore my own video making, and just see where that goes. So who knows in life, you've got to try different things, because it's I think everyone gets bogged down in the same thing. I'm going to try this, and I think you'll enjoy it too. Anyway guys, that's enough for this update, and say good day, leave a comment down below. Alright, till next time, happy times, happy woodworking, happy DIYing. Hooroo.